Good morning. Um, my apologies for being offline for a few days. Some of you already saw on the channel. Know this will happen. IRL. I One of my former coworkers passed away, and each, to be honest, each death hits differently. And I'm certain probably most of you have probably heard about that. Some people will be like, "Oh, it's a great thing. This person's not suffering anymore." But with this person, it's like, another blow, because her entire life she went through so much struggle. Lots of, it just lots of unfortunate events happened in her life. I won't go into any details because, you might accidentally, look at the obituary and like, I think she's talking about this person. Plus, I don't want to dox myself. So, just so to meet somebody who just so many bad things happened to her, and when you meet her, she is the sweetest, kindest, gentlest person you would ever. One of the sweetest ones I've ever met. So it's like, she doesn't deserve, such a hard life. And I know some of you may or may not believe in reincarnation. The way reincarnation works is that each life you learn something. You all the lessons that you learned in your previous lives, you bring it to your current life, and the lessons you learn in your current life, you bring it to your next life, and then eventually, the hope is you will reach a life where all the lessons you've taken from your past life, you bring it to your current life, and then everything works out. So I pray and hope. I know she's a Catholic, so am I. But yeah, if reincarnation is a thing, not just with the Buddhism religion, but I hope if she does come back into a new life, I hope things will be a lot better for her. So that's one of the things that I'm dealing with off camera. The other thing is, for the past, 5 years, I have been out of my comfort zone because I was going through a family emergency, and I'm not the type of person who does introspection. That's not my thing, but I needed to go that direction to figure out what is going on. Why did this happen? What could have been done differently to prevent this from happening? And right now, I'm just starting to get to the point where I am thinking, you know what? The past is the past. Hindsight is 2020. You can't change it. What's done is done. What can I do moving forward? And at the same time, I'm thinking, you know what? I am going to make changes IRL, and that does mean it's going to affect this channel. Now, when I made this channel, like a lot of people, just a whole hodgepodge of videos, competitive gaming. I've got IRL stuff. I've got other games. And then this the channels that I'm subscribed to is also like, this guy used to be like a professional sushi chef in San Francisco, and right now he's doing YouTube full time. He's traveling. He actually catches his own fish. I won't go into gory details, but he takes care of the fish. You know what that means. And he prepares the fish for a meal, and he shows how he makes these meals. So I'm sure that person, if that person saw my channel, he's like, why? She's not even fishing. She's not even cooking. Why is she watching my video? But some of the people, they're cool about it. Like one person, he's actually from Cincinnati, Ohio. And he moved from Cincinnati, Ohio to Japan with his former wife. And as soon as he moved to Japan for reasons, it's not none of my business, but he just said, when he since he moved to Japan, he got a divorce and he met the woman who became his second wife. I none of my business. But he actually did see my channel, and he was like, she's not living in Japan. She's not, she's not in an interracial or international marriage. But at the same time, we've been talking back and forth, So he does know, my brand. He's like, oh, okay, this is cool. So yeah, so I mean, no disrespect, but yeah, it's just it's we're going through back and forth. So it's some of the people, yeah. So yeah, I explained to him, yeah, I'm of Japanese descent. That's why I'm following your videos, 'cause that's kind of thing. Um, so I'm thinking of creating a second channel because, as you can see, with all these, survival is not my forte. It's kind of difficult to believe, but in real life, I'm a talker. I interrupt people. It and it is annoying to the people who know me IRL. I know it's difficult to imagine, but here, survival, that's outside my comfort zone. I've been doing this for like 4 years. It's still outside my comfort zone. I die a lot. So with my second channel, what I would like to do is go back to my roots, because one of my family members is also a storyteller. And one of the things that I did, using this medium, I created the story and I recorded it, I uploaded it, and some of those videos are gone. So, and I do know when that was happening, this was when Moyang Studios was a privately owned company. So, and then YouTube was, I think, maybe or maybe not owned by Google. So, and now, as you can see, with all these changes, they have to backpedal. Now, I'm certain they really thought, could we just grandfather these videos in and not even deal with this? But it looks like maybe they're still running into legal issues, so that's why they have to backpedal, and they have to either like demonetize some videos or copyright claim some videos, or I mean, there's millions of channels out there. They can't just sit each content creator down one by one, go through each video one by one to give them feedback. This video is no longer acceptable. So I think one of the reasons why some of my videos have been removed is because either it doesn't meet their Google's community guidelines, or Microsoft's like, we just want people to do gameplay. We don't want people to do making a story. If they want to make a story, they need to talk to us, and maybe we can make like a story mode version of this game. So that makes me think. And the other thing, let me show you what I have here. So let me make sure I'm on the right screen here. Bear with me here. Okay, I'm in the right screen. What I do, I think it's under here. I think this is triggering the algorithm because I put down every one of the videos. The other thing is this might also be triggering the algorithm, because one of the things that I've noticed, some of the newer, not all of them, like specific to like UHC, what they're doing is when they make a video, this whole description is blank, which is kind of annoying to those of us who are viewers. What if we're watching a video and we hear their partner saying something, or something happens to their partner? We want to know from their perspective. If there's nothing here, what we have to do, this to try to find their name, and hopefully they have a YouTube account. Hopefully they uploaded their perspective so we can see what's going on. So leaving this description blank, that prevents us from being able to do that. Let me stop. This should be okay with YouTube because this is my own channel. But that's something I may have to consider. Now, I did talk to a person who said, no, I'm uploading videos, none of them are having this issue. So, I, because it would be annoying for me to actually like go into like Microsoft Excel or Word, make a spreadsheet of all the videos going forward that doesn't have description. I'll put the description on there. So not really sure what to do. If any of you have any suggestions, you can leave in the comments below, or I've also have like, let me show you, because I do link this to my account too, this one. So I have it here, so you can leave it on here. So I have a couple of notifications, a couple of messages. So okay. So what I'm going to do, let me go back to here. So what I did, oh, actually, let me go over here. I have several, not necessarily strikes, but let me see if I can, let's see. So like here, so everything that had like a copyright claim, I have to be careful about the wording because each one's different. Copyright claim, I actually just, with the exception of 2 of them, I deleted all of them because I'm like, I'm just wasting my time trying to dispute all these. I'll just delete the videos. And the other thing is, I'm like, okay, I'm going to just focus on these. I'm currently also in the process because some of you, a handful of you, there aren't that many of you. Some of you actually do watch the IRL stuff, and you really like those. So I'm thinking maybe I should do more of those. So I actually did one this morning. So this channel is not going to be completely this. It's actually going to have some of the IRL stuff. So so that took a lot of time because then I spent most of Monday just crying my eyes out because I'm like, this poor person passed away. She didn't deserve all these bad things that happened to her. She's such a sweet, kind person. But I'm also doing this. So I actually I lost like a lot of videos, and I know right now I'm not interested in monetization. But moving forward, I do need to keep my account completely clean. So that's what I'm doing. So that's the reason why I'm having a second account. I mean, this is outside my comfort zone, this whole thing. So I would like to create a second account where I'm going back to what I've been doing, and I'm still working out details because I started watching videos of other people who started a second account, and they're talking about, okay, these are the things that we learned from our first account. We're going to make sure we don't make the same mistakes with the second account. They make a second account, and all of a sudden there's new things that are coming up, and they're talking about, okay, we made a second account, but these are the problems that we're running into with their second account. So I'm I'm really paying attention, taking notes, because when I make a second account, I don't want to I made a second account, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, YouTube tells me I have to close that account, or you never know. 5-10 years from now, maybe a different company will own YouTube. A different company might own Moyang Studios, and then this whole thing will happen all over again, where they're like, no, we're not gonna grandfather these videos in. We're gonna demonetize these videos. We're going to copyright claim these videos. We're just gonna remove these videos. So I know before the internet became public, it would have been easier if they just made all these rules ahead of time. Because when they made the internet public, it was literally the Wild West. You can do whatever you want, and then all of a sudden, these people did stuff that was questionable, even committing crimes on the internet, and then they started to backpedal, like, okay, we can't, people don't know how to behave on the internet. We need to backpedal, make all these rules. So it's just, you know, hindsight again is 2020. It's obvious. We could say, well, obviously we should have done it this way. But what's done is done. We can't undo it. All we can do is try to adjust to the changes that these corporations are making to these to internet web pages, computer software. Because I think, even though I never made any software, I could see, if I made a software, this is my baby. People are doing stuff that I don't want them to do, because it's one thing if you are using this software, you're in single player, and you're not uploading, you can do whatever you want. Nobody's looking. But once you post on social media, the rule, you have to follow not only their rules, you also have to follow their rules as well at the same time. So I am thinking, moving forward, for at least the next few weeks, at least until I can get the second channel up and running, I am thinking to just be on the private server for now, because public servers, I am so grateful, because in order to get into a invite only server, this is the advent calendar, so let me show you how to get here and how this all works. So let's go back into the nether tunnel and I'll show you. Okay, whoops. So each person gets an invite to an invite only server a different way. Some people, it's through Reddit. You talk to each other on Reddit, because Reddit is more, it's actually becoming more and more visual, but it's actually more words, and you can actually learn more about people based on what they write. So you take a look. This is public. You can go to any of the videos and you can see what these comments are. Although probably some people don't show the comments. No comments found. I'm not sure what filter. Anyway, published. No, anyway. But let me see if I can do this, because I can show you one. Probably some of you were like, oh, she's gonna show my comment. This, I love this guy's comment. It is so funny. This is like this one. Like comments like these. Yeah, especially if you do this over a few years, and you see the same people commenting on your videos, you get a really good sense of what kind of person they are. So this kind of person, it'll be this would be really funny person to add to an invite only server. Of course, I would need them to comment more so I can know more about this person. Because one of the things that I learned in life, some people, when you first meet them, they keep everything, the self-monitoring is very high. But then once, over time, it's like, oh, wait a minute, you see what actual person they are. So Reddit only, text only, you really, really learn a lot about a person. This one, yeah, definitely funny, very funny. That's why I added a little heart sign on there. So yeah, I am Yeah, so again, introspection is not my thing. It takes me a very long time, so it's I'm not my second channel's not going to be up and running anytime soon. Plus, I'm also looking at other people's videos. They're saying, this is what we did wrong with our first channel, so we made sure we don't make the same mistake on the second channel. This is the mistake that we're making on the second channel. We're saying this, we're making a YouTube video, so you guys will know not to make the same mistake. So that's what I'm going through right now. So please be patient. There are not going to be as many videos, but what I'm going to do, I'm taking your comments to heart. Some of you really like these RL videos. I might start uploading more of these type of videos for now. Now tonight I do have a collab with the invite only servers, so I am going to upload that perspective tomorrow. And then I'll keep working on IRL stuff, beef up that part of the channel, because I'm getting good feedback on that. Even though there's no comments, but on other social media I am getting comments about the IRL stuff. So please be patient with me as I'm going through this transition. I'm metamorphosizing, so if there's any other type of like content or IRL stuff that you would want me to see, let me know. If you don't go with your comment, please don't take it personal. I'm trying to get the second channel up and running. That's taking up most of my time right now. Plus my coworker passed away. Her funeral is next week, so I'm gonna be dealing with that for the next couple of weeks. I may or may not be with her. So anyway, the other thing that I'm thinking, survival is not my forte. So that's the reason why I don't talk much. And I know one of my server mates is like, she's dialed in, but the reality is I'm not good at survival. I'm trying to not die here. All of my brain power is going to trying to not die. I might start like a series, because I already have a single world. Maybe a single world, I can use this to, just stay in survival. Don't worry about dying. Die as much as you want. Die as much as you have to. And try to keep talking. Even if you're like, no, I'm, as my server mate says, I'm dialed in. No, I'm trying to survive. No, let me switch over. Let me die as much as it's gonna happen, and let me just focus on talking. So that might be something that might help. So let me know what you think. And once I get the second channel up and running, and I'm certain everything is okay, YouTube is not gonna tell me to delete the channel, I'll let you know. See ya.